morning. Today we're going to be doing a workout that's going to have a lot of movement with it. So it's going to have a little cardio movement with it. So you're going to need a pair of light weights, not too light though, so that you can get some muscle movement with it too. So you're going to maybe have 2 sets of weights that you want to try out to see which ones feel better while you're working out. And some water, so we won't be getting down on the ground or anything for our workout today. So let's get started with our warm-up. Alrighty, so let's start with a jumping jack. So we're going to try to make this as non-super impact as possible. We will be doing just a little bit of jumping in it. So we'll see how everything goes with the super not jumpy. So, of course, like we make jumping jacks not jumpy, you can make some of the other ones not as jumpy by doing a double hop instead of a single hop and just different things like that. So we'll be real careful with that. Now let's swing the arms and do a reverse lunge. But it's 2 20-minute workouts today. So of course you can do it slower and have a heavier weight if you'd like to do it that way. But of course we'll be working for 45, have 15 in between for rest. And so that's how that workout's going to go for us today. Good. Okay, let's take a side lunge. Just gotta make sure I know where those weights are over there. Good job. Standing up nice and tall. Moving from side to side. Good. Okay, now let's just do the old-fashioned heel to hiney and press back with the elbows. Nice. Good job. I like to do this one in the water too. This is a good water one. Or if I have a noodle, then I push forward usually with the noodle, but I always scoop the water up, bringing my heels to my hiney. Okay, bringing the knee up, press the arms down. Good job. Okay, let's do some squats. Okay, stretch out those quads a little bit more. And the booty. And let's do some stretches to the waistline. Good job. And let's take some stretches over to the side. Go ahead and take that hip out while we're doing this one. And now we'll do the other side. That's it, just reach over and press. And let's get some big hip circles going. And ground. And let's just rotate the body. And let's do some total body extensions. Remember, we're squatting, not just bending over here. One more. And now just lift the heel up, okay? Bending the knee, lifting the heel, going from side to side. Okay, now let's bring the hip across. I might need a little balance today. Woo, maybe I got to slow that down. Just bringing it all the way across. That's it. A couple seconds left. And then we're going to grab those weights. All right, we're getting ready to start right away. Okay, we're going to do a squat with a reverse lunge. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press, okay? Squat, reverse lunge, and an overhead press. I did that wrong. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. I think this one, I have it set up wrong. Of course, it's not. It's too late to change it now. Okay, I have to remember the order. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. Oh, I have to turn on this because I went right through. It's too low. Okay, we're gonna do tricep extension. Okay, down we go, step back into a plank, come back up. Tricep extension, set them down, step back into a plank. There we go. Tricep extension, set them down, step back into a plank. Come up. Tricep extension, come down, step back into a plank. So it's almost like a burpee, but we're not coming all the way up. We're not jumping back. Okay, there's some noise for us. Okay, our next one is, it's an alternating march. Hands up, hands down. So if you do end up doing same arm, same leg, that's fine. But we're trying to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So this is one of the reasons why I said get lighter weights, because doing this one for 45 seconds is a doozy, especially when we're going to do it 4 times. That's it. Keep going. You can speed it up. Like I said, you can have heavier weights with the other exercises too. Get that knee up. Almost there. Okay, so this one's going to be... Okay, so let's start with the upright row. So we're going to do an upright row. Then we're going to hop over our weights, hop back, and do an upright row. Okay, are we ready? Hop over the weights. Okay, upright row, hop over, woo, hop back, upright row. Okay, so hopping's not your thing. You can gallop over, gallop back, upright row. Gallop over, gallop back, upright row. And so when you're picking the weights up, make sure you squat down to pick them up. Okay? Good. So, I'm going to do the other leg first. There we go. And that's the last one there. Okay, those are going to go fast. And now we're doing a static hold donkey kick. Okay, so you're going to turn your weights over so they're long, and you're going to hold on to them, and we're going to use one leg, okay? And we're going to take it back and tap. Okay, so here I am. Out and back. just relax the neck. You want it in alignment with your back as much as you can. The knee that's supporting you is bent on that leg. All right, so now we're going to start all over again. Okay, so squat, reverse lunge with an overhead press. Okay, now we're up to speed. We're ready? Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. Squat, squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. You can tell I'm not awake yet. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. 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 Squat, reverse lunge. You know, normally, this shouldn't bother me at all. Okay, what's that next one? Tricep extension to the burpee. So I'll do it on my side now. Okay, bent knees, bent over at the hip, push those elbows back, get ready to do the tricep extension. Tricep extension, sit them down, step back into that plank or burpee, okay? And then, of course, if you want to hop back, you certainly can. I'm just trying to keep this modified, to show you the modified way. If you want to hop back up, you are more than welcome to do that. And you can let go of your weights and place your hands down on the mat before you do that. And then pick your weights back up to do your tricep extension. Okay, so we're doing the alternating march with the alternating overhead press. Okay, we ready? So your march can be faster than mine. If you have lighter weights, or even if you have heavier weights. Good. There you go. Get that knee up and arm up. You don't have to bring that arm up all the way. You can do it a little bit shorter. Okay, this is the hop over. Okay, so I'll start with an upright row, then set them down. Okay, we're ready? So, nice upright row. So when you do your upright row, I want you to think about having strong wrists, okay? Especially if you have heavier weights. Don't have that saggy wrist like that, okay? Because that's just going to pull on those muscles and tendons in your forearm. That's just going to exasperate any kind of carpal tunnel or any kind of wrist problem that you might already have. Let's work on strong wrists, okay? So think about that while you're picking those weights up. All right, so now we're going to do the static donkey kick. Okay, think about what leg you did last time. And we're going to bounce on the other leg this time. Okay? And take the other leg back. Little donkey kick. So, if you're over here and you're thinking, man, this is way too much for my back. But if you just feel it in that tush, because you're going to feel it in the tush that you're supporting on, more than likely. Then try to tough it out for that 45 seconds, because that's where you're supposed to feel it, is in that tush. But if it's not hurting your back, then stay here. Otherwise, maybe you want to go to a wall, okay? Okay, there's that one I can never remember. Squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. Okay, squat, reverse lunge, overhead press, squat, reverse lunge, overhead press. I don't know why that's so hard for me today. Oh well, first thing in the morning. Trying to get those reverse lunges nice and long. Okay. All right. Okay, so now tricep extension and burpee. Okay, so knees bent, tip at the hip, elbows back. Tricep extension. Place the weights down, step back. So, you know, when you're placing the weights down, you have to be real careful and make sure that you've got them on. Usually there's a flat part of the weight. Make sure those weights are on that little flat part when you set them down, if you're going to put your weight onto the weight, okay? Because you don't want the weight to roll on your wrists, okay? Otherwise, put the weights down and put your hands on the mat before you hop back or step back. This is our march. Yeah, this is our march. And those weights up. Getting ready to go. Go. So this should be round 3. Could be round 4. It's round 3 though. I'm going to do weights down first. I'll hop over first. Shake out my arms a little bit. Get a little bounce in here for a couple seconds. Okay, so here I go. Remember, you can do a straight hop over. Okay, ready? Oop. Yes, I can't do a straight hop over. Hopping stuff's hard. So why do we hop? Bone density. You know, whether you're galloping over or whether you're hopping over with 2 feet, it's good. If you can't hop, then you gallop, right? Maybe you've got a bad knee and you don't like to hop. Okay? Maybe you haven't hopped in a really long time and you just don't want to hop. And it's all kind of scary. Then don't gallop, okay? And it's just, you know, you feel a little bit safer that way. And yeah, it's going to do the same thing. If you have access to a pool, then you can hop on both feet. And I always tell people, if you're doing a water aerobics class, get yourself a really good pair of water aerobic shoes, because it makes all the difference in the world in the bottom of the swimming pool. Because swimming pools are either slick or rough, and you get so much better traction when you're in a pool with a good pair of water shoes on. Okay, try to find a pair that has holes in the bottom of them, so the water will leak out, so you move better. Then you don't feel like you have too much drag on your shoes, and that they're always going to be trying to slip off. So I have a pair that I've had for, oh golly, probably, I want to say 10 years or more. And I love them. And I really need to replace them because they're starting to really show wear. Well, just on the top though, the bottoms are great still. So I'll probably keep them until they fall apart. And so when I teach my water classes, I go in them all the time. All the time, and I feel naked when I don't have them with me. So, what am I doing? Oh yeah, burpee, tricep. So, it's great. Okay, watch it when you go down. Okay, get that burpee in there. So this is like our little ab move when you hold that plank out. Hold that plank for a second, then come back up. It's a lot of work you're doing. Sometimes you don't even feel that you're doing any work if you're used to getting into a plank. That is, some of you might be grunting and groaning because you're thinking, ooh, I just like going down into a plank. But once you get that core worked out so that you feel strong in that plank, I mean, your back feels stronger, your legs feel stronger, your booty feels stronger, all of that. Plank is a great one. You know, when you're waiting for something to cook in your kitchen, just do a plank on your counter in your kitchen. You know, balance on just one foot for 20 seconds, and then balance on the other foot for 20 seconds, and then try to make that for 30 and 40, then 60. It's a good way to strengthen that core in small increments. Usually the rule of thumb is if you have time to lean, you have time to clean, or you have time to do planks, right? Okay, so we're gonna, let's do our row and hop over. Okay, here's our row, nice strong arms. Place those weights down. I so prefer the gallop than the hop. I just feel more in control. Too. I do double leg hops in the pool, so I definitely feel I miss having an indoor pool to teach in during the winter. All right, good job. Almost there. This is our last few exercises for this round. All right, so our last one is our donkey kick. How you doing on that donkey kick? This is, for me, probably the most challenging, mainly because you're in this one-legged bent over position, and it's just kind of awkward balancing on the weights and bent over like this. And it really targets the tush. And, you know, on one side I don't feel it as much as I do on the other side. Definitely feel it though. So I hope you do too. And it's not that that other side's not getting a good workout. It's just that this side is definitely weaker. So, you know, all right. Okay, so we have 1 minute. Get yourself a drink. And we're gonna get ready for the other side. Which will also be 20 minutes. Okay. So we're going to do an alternating step back press up. And then we're going to do a wide stand punch. And then we're going to do a knee up. And oh, anyway, it's very cardio-ish too. So we'll get them all down. I'll put this right here in front of me so I can do it. Okay. Getting it ready, both weights. Okay, holding those weights. Okay, so, oh, on this one, it's the 15 seconds. I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, we're not there yet. Okay, we're gonna do a, step back, press up. Step back, press up. Okay, so here we go. Step back, press up. That's it. So if you find that your 2 weights are too much and you want to use 1 weight, you can do that. All right, so now we're going to do a wide stance, and we'll do some punches, and then we're going to bring a knee in. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, knee in. 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 Knee in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee in. 1, 3, 4. Knee in. 1, 2, 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 3, 4. Knee in. Okay, now we're going to do a side step. Okay, bent arm raise. You know what? I'm probably going to have to change these to lighter weights. Okay, so we're going to do side steps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I got to get closer. 1, 2. Good. 2, 1, 2. Woo! You're gonna have to get lighter weights. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, okay. I'm bailing and getting lighter weights. Oh, these are much better. Move these out of the way. Here's my lighter set. Okay, so this is, okay. So I'm doing a step back and then touch the floor. Step back, touch the floor. Step back, touch the floor. step back, touch the floor, step back, touch the floor. That's it. Whew. Step back, touch the floor, step back, touch the floor. Step back, come back, woo, and touch the floor. I tried to look at you. Step back, come back, touch the floor. Step back, and come back, touch the floor. Step back, come back, touch the floor. Step back, come back, touch the floor. Good. Whew, that was tough. Okay, and now we're gonna do a double swing and then a monster walk. Okay, so this one's kind of fun. Okay, so we're gonna double swing. Okay, and then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, swing, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Swing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Swing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Swing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Swing. Okay, now we're going to start all over again. So, we're doing a step back press up, alternating legs. So, if you want to alternate between heavy weights, light weights, you can. I'm going to use these light weights. Down, up. So I can go a little faster. A little more cardio here. Good. Get that leg back there. A little bit further. Press up. And even with these light weights, I can feel it in those shoulders. 15 more seconds to go. Try not to cross over into a curtsy. Remember, you're taking it behind the shoulder. Whew, that was tough. Okay, wide stance, double punch, knee, lift. Okay, 4 punches. Okay, deep. What kind of deep? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the knee in. 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 Good. And the problem is that when you bring the knee in, you gotta remember to bring the knee back out where you got it from, and not get it so that it's too tight. That's it. Whew, good job. Okay, so side step with the arms bent. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, see if I have more room. Arms bent. L. Okay, got it? Here we go. Step, 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 step. Good. Step, 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 step. Stay low. Step, step, step. This is the one that got me before, is trying to use those other weights. During this part, my shoulders were saying, "Whew, I don't like that." So it's okay to be good to yourself and not be in pain the whole time. But you can feel it with lighter weights too. Good. If you're only going to do 1 or 2 of those, get those heavy weights out. Okay, so now we're going to do, okay, step back. Okay, and reach the floor. Changing legs. Okay, ready? Okay, hey, that one makes more sense. See, we're going to touch the floor when we go back. Hey, does that make better sense? Let's do that. Let's touch the floor when we go back. Last time I was like, what's that exercise? Let's touch the floor when we go back. That's better. But if you find yourself stepping back and doing it like we did last time, you can do that too. So I'm going to step back and reach the floor. Last time we did back and then touch the floor, more like a deadlift. And you can do that too, like this. Either way works. But this is what it's probably supposed to be. It was. You touch back when you go back. Okay, and now we're going to do the monster walk with the swing. Okay, get your legs out to be monster. Okay, here we go. Swing, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. It was like a baby monster. 1, 2, 1, 2. Swing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Swing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Rotate that whole body. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't just try to rotate from the knee. You got to rotate everything. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh. My ankle popped. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Up we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh. Here we go. Last one. Okay, good. Okay, round 3 coming up. Okay. Shake out those arms. Get ready. Step back, press up. Decide what weights you want. Here we go. Okay, step back, press up. So you get your rhythm going, making sure that you're stepping behind the shoulder and that those arms are going up. Also, you know, depending on, you know, if you have a heart condition, you only want to go about halfway, okay? Don't be doing this all the way up thing. You only want to be going about halfway up. You might alternate arms instead of going up with both arms. You don't want to be doing 2 of them at the same time all the way up for a ton of reps, okay? Think about that. We want to keep you safe. Okay, wide stance. Just because that's a lot of movement above the heart. So let's keep it safe. You're still going to get the same workout. You're still going to work those shoulders. So let's just alternate the reps going up. Let's take them halfway up instead of all the way up. The rule of thumb is 8 reps. You can stop after 8 if you're getting more than 8 in. So count them to be safe. Now when you're punching, make sure you're punching your chest level. You don't want to do it like way up here. Again, okay, so we're doing, that side step. I'm going to get up here. Oh, let's start from this side. L. You ready? So good for your outer thighs and the tops of your shoulders. This is where you get one of those little round shoulders so that you get that pretty arc in the shoulder. Don't let it rest. Keep it moving. Don't bring it down and say, ooh, I'm going to let it rest. No, you got to keep it going. Don't bring it to the side and say, I'm going to stay there for a bit. No, we want it to come up right away because that little burning sensation, what's going to get those shoulders round. Okay, alternating. We're going to step back. We're not going to alternate. We're just stick with one leg. Okay, so remember, you can touch here or you can step back, and then touch. Okay, I'm going to touch when I go back this time on this side. Lots of booty work. Feels good. Woo. We're getting close to the last round. Whew, feel it. Okay, swing. Swing and monster walk. Okay, here we go. Swing up, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. How big can you get those steps? Okay, so big step, big step, big step, big step. Good. I'm going to use the other side first. Big step, big step, big step, big step. Good. Keep it going. So, why do the swing? What's the swing do? The swing works your back, lower back, and so that's part of your waistline, your ab girdle. Okay, last set of everything, and then we're going to cool down. Okay, ready for those step back press ups? Okay, so remember what I said. You don't have to go all the way up. Heart condition people, halfway or alternating. Okay? Think about that. So halfway. The rest of you can go all the way, because we're going to do way more than 8 in this. So I want you to think about yourself. You know, even if you're I only have like 2-pound weights in my hands, and I can feel it, but we're going quick. Yes, we are working on our heart, but if you're working with a heart deficit, you've still got to be kind to that heart, okay? Your heart's pumping. We don't want to scare it. Okay. We want to help it. I can hear my heart going pitter-patter. So if you have one of those nifty smartwatches, and you have the ability to track your heart rate, okay, what are you supposed to be? Maximum heart rate when doing cardio. What do you do? For fat burn, if you're trying to do fat burn, it's 180 minus your age, okay? For just going out and doing a cardio workout just to work your heart, it's 20 less than that, okay? For just a good cardio workout, not for fat burn, okay? Just to work your heart. Okay, so side step, lateral raise. Boy, I'd have to think hard what mine is now. That's math. Let's see. I'm trying to do it in my head. Let's see, that's 180 minus 60 would be 120. So that'd be down to 118. So minus 20 would be, 98? So 96. I just have to get mine up to 96. Okay, 96 would be a good range for me to have my heart at if I was going out just for a stroll walk to work out. Okay, this side, step back, or even working out in here. I want about, in between, anything over 96. and below 128 is what I'm aiming for. Anything above that, for too long a period of time, I'm spinning my wheels, I'm working too hard, and then my body's going to want to burn muscle. Anything over 2 minutes of that, my body wants to burn muscle. So remember that. You can work yourself fat. Okay, and we're going to do the swing monster walk. Whew, my tush is ready. Okay. So always remember that you don't have to kill yourself in order to work out. It's about balance. It's about eating right, eating the right foods, gut health. Aim for gut health and brain health before you kill yourself in the gym. That's what you need to do. If you're diabetic, don't think, oh, my insulin will take care of anything. No, it won't. Insulin is not the answer. Food, eating the right foods is the answer. All right, let's go get a drink of water. Whew. All right, heart rate's still up. Let's calm it down first. So I keep moving. Okay, pop those feet on the floor. The little bounces. This little movement and shaking your hands helps say everything on the inside. Wake up and start to move. And it helps those lymph nodes start to drain, especially after workout. Look into lymphatic drainage. Get those YouTube videos out. You know, you're on YouTube, right? Hey, look for those. If you're puffy face, puffy arms, puffy legs, puffy belly, look for some good lymphatic self-drainage videos. And if you don't want to do it yourself, find yourself a good masseuse that knows how to do that sort of thing. And see if that doesn't help make you feel better too. Okay? I do the face ones all the time, and I'm starting to get rid of my little poochies right here in my face. Okay, so shake it out. All right, so let's stretch. Let's take one leg over and then go ahead and stretch through the body. Good. And remember, if that hurts here, let's bring the arm across instead. And then back across. And let's go the other way. And then across. And then back across. Okay, let's take the hands down just to the top of the knee and push that tushy out. Okay, now roll the back up. Good job. Okay, one leg back. Push through the heel, chin and chest up. Good job. Really get it through that heel. Okay, and the other side. Remember, gut health, mind health. And a little bit of exercise. Eating good, reducing sugar, even sugar substitutes. You can overdo those too, even the ones that they say are not bad for you. Okay, roll the shoulders down and back, and then interlace your fingers. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and lift the chin and the chest. those arms away from your back if you can. Pull that belly in. Okay, soften those knees. Okay, bring the hands in front, interlace them, press them out. Okay, pull the belly button in, drop the chin, but don't smash it to your chest. Big breath through your back. Okay, slowly lift the arms up and bring them around, big circle. Okay, very good. Let's take one hand, put it in that back pocket. And the other hand, place it in the back pocket. And then we're going to come to the front, and then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to lift one heel and then the other, nice and slow. Stretch out the bottom of the feet. Foot health, also very important. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your body. Tell yourself that you're worth it. If you're doing this, you know you're worth it. Okay, shake those legs out. Let's take a deep breath in.
Activity completed.
And then exhale. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you had a good workout. I know 2 20-minute workouts are a lot to do. I hope you are finding time to drink water in between. And I will see you next time that we work out. Have a great day. Bye.